Can a blind trust be revoked? Have you ever wondered about the flexibility of a blind trust? Today, we are going to answer a common question. Can a blind trust be revoked? The answer to this question really depends on how the trust is set up. First, let's clarify what a blind trust is. A blind trust is a legal arrangement where the trustor, or the person who creates the trust, gives control of their assets to a trustee. The trustor does not know the details of how the assets are managed. This setup is often used to avoid conflicts of interest, especially for individuals in public positions. Now, there are two main types of blind trusts, revocable and irrevocable. A revocable blind trust allows the trustor to retain the right to change or terminate the trust during their lifetime. This means if circumstances change or if the trustor has new goals, they can modify the trust as needed. On the other hand, an irrevocable blind trust is different. Once this type of trust is established and funded, the trustor generally cannot revoke or alter it. This means the trustor permanently gives up control over the assets placed in the trust. When creating a blind trust, it is essential to specify in the trust agreement whether it is revocable or irrevocable. This decision will directly impact the trustor's ability to revoke the trust later on. For example, if the trust is irrevocable, the trustor cannot regain control of the assets once the trust is active. From an estate planning perspective, choosing between a revocable and an irrevocable blind trust is important. A revocable blind trust offers flexibility and allows for adjustments as life changes. This can be beneficial for maintaining control while still achieving privacy and avoiding conflicts. Conversely, an irrevocable blind trust can provide stronger protection against creditors and may have tax benefits. However, it locks in the terms and control, making revocation impossible. In summary, if you are considering a blind trust, remember that a revocable blind trust can be revoked, while an irrevocable blind trust cannot. Understanding these differences is key to effective estate planning and ensuring your needs are met.